Fashion drama. Who knew international diplomacy could be so entertaining? Now, other news from this meeting is also making headlines. President Trump announces that he's crafting an executive order to start the process of abolishing mail-in voting nationwide. The consequences for the left could be disastrous.
Between paper ballots, very, very important, paper ballots, and I think maybe even more important, the mail-in voting. We're going to end mail-in voting. It's a fraud. If you have mail-in vote, even Jimmy Carter with his commission, they set it up. He said the one thing about mail-in voting, you will never have an honest election if you have mail-in. And it's time that the Republicans get tough and stop it, because the Democrats want it. It's the only way they can get elected. Because with men and women's sports and with transgender for everybody and open borders and all of the horrible things, and now the new thing is they love crime. We're going to stop mail-in ballots because it's corrupt.
The president also took a victory lap on something that's kind of hard to ignore: cleaning up the streets of D.C. and making the city feel safe again. Well, instead of acknowledging that progress, CNN decided to crack a smug little joke, one that not only fell flat, but perfectly explains why their ratings are circling the drain. Before I show you their tone-deaf response, here's what President Trump said that CNN was reacting to.
They don't have to see it, you just have to hear them.
The most unsafe place anywhere, to a place that now people, friends are calling me up, Democrats are calling me up, and they're saying, "Sir, I want to thank you. My wife and I went out to dinner last night for the first time in 4 years, and Washington, D.C. is safe, and you did that in 4 days. I'll tell you, it's safe." I had another friend of mine, he has a son who's a great golfer, he's on tour, and he came in fourth yesterday in the big tournament where Scotty Scheffler made the great shot. And he said his son is going to dinner in Washington, D.C. tonight. I said, would you have allowed that to happen a year ago? He said, no way, no way. He said, what you've done is incredible. And I think the people realize it.